Hello everyone, this is Jake at Golf 9 Idaho. Today we are here in Cascade, Idaho. It is about an hour 45-minute drive from the Treasure Valley, the Boise area. It is a nice day today. It's going to be a high of 77 with a little light wind. I got my friend Ryan here. We're going to do a little match play today. And yeah, we're just going to feature this town of Cascade. We're at the Cascade Golf Course, and so far it is a beautiful course. We're excited. We're gonna play 9 holes. We're gonna hang out at the Lake Cascade State Park Beach afterwards and relax and wind down, and maybe feature a restaurant or two later on today. So we're excited. We're gonna tee off here in a little bit, and we're gonna have a fun day. Stay tuned. Cascade, Idaho is located in Valley County. It currently has a population of 1,005 residents and an elevation of 4,760 feet. Cascade is best known for being home of the Lake Cascade State Park. Lake Cascade State Park has 279 campgrounds where we're able to boat and fish for rainbow trout, coho salmon, and smallmouth bass. The golf course is located right next to the Van Wyck campground and boat launch. The gentleman who runs the clubhouse is named Jake as well, and he's a retired Air Forceman. Connected to the clubhouse is the Lakefront Steakhouse and Lounge. Unfortunately, it was closed on Monday, so Ryan and I were not able to enjoy. After speaking with a couple locals, we'd soon discovered that this is a popular place to hang out and eat some food. Inside the clubhouse is a bar and lounge, and outside you can eat out on the patio and enjoy the views. This course has been on my radar for the past couple of years, as there are about 5 holes that are right next to the lake. Besides golf, you can also ride ATVs, ride mountain bikes, boat on the lake, fish, hike, mountain climb, and raft and kayak on the lake as well. In the fall and in the winter, you can also go to the hot springs, go snowmobiling, and also go skiing and snowboarding at the local ski resorts at Tamarack and in Brundage. This course offers 2 sets of tee boxes, so you're able to play 18 holes. For the first 9, you'll play from the black tees, and for the second 9, you'll play from the gold tees. All right, let's head right into our round. Hole number 1 is a par 4 that is 298 yards from the tee box. To start it off, I took out my 5 wood to hopefully have a nice second shot into the pin.
Nice shot.
For Ryan's first shot, he decided to take out a 6-iron with the same idea in mind. Ryan accidentally hooked it into the street, but he got really lucky as it took several bounces from the road back down onto the course. From here, Ryan was about 180 yards from the pin and decided to keep that 6-iron in hand. I had about 93 yards to the center of the green, so I decided to take out my 56 wedge. Ryan had a miraculous approach shot, which left him just off the green, and his chip shot onto the green landed just a bit short. I landed onto the green, and I had about a 25 to 30 foot birdie putt, and was hoping to stuff this one in and sneak a hole right off the bat. I missed that birdie putt, and I ended up just tapping in for par. Ryan had about a 20 to 25 foot putt for par, and the pressure was on hole one.
Oh, Jake takes hole one.
Ryan taps in for his bogey putt, and I'm up 1 through 1. Hole 2 is a par 3 that's about 140 yards to the center of the green from the tee, and there's a little bit of an elevation to it. If you're going to miss on this hole, I suggest missing long, as there's a little bit of grass to play with behind the green, and in the front of the green there's a severe slope, so that's going to be a tough shot to get up. Ryan and I both took out an 8-iron, hoping to hit it softly and land it onto the green without running off. Ryan landed just to the left of the green and decided to take out that Texas wedge and get it close to the pin. He did an excellent job with that putt and set him up with a 5-foot putt for par, ended up sinking it in. I had about a 25 to 30 foot putt again for birdie, and I was also hoping to just knock it close. I did not hit that nearly as hard as I needed to, and that left me with about an 8 to 10 foot putt to save par. I clutchly sink this par putt, and I'm still up 1 through 2 holes. Hole 3 is a par 4 that is 230 yards. I decided to take out my hybrid and hopefully land it onto the green. Ryan took out a 4-iron and wanted to do the same exact thing. Ryan ended up landing a little bit short of green, and it rolled down the hill a little bit, leaving him about a 30 to 35 yard chip up. My ball landed a little bit short of the green, and it buried into the ground about a third of the way into the ball, so I was hoping to just get that ball onto the green any way I could. My ball jumped straight up and didn't go anywhere, but I was happy to be on the green. Ryan and I were both left with about a 30-foot putt. He was a little bit outside my ball, so he went first. Ryan was able to sink his par putt in, but not without a mini heart attack, as that ball went 360 around the cup. At this point, the ball's in my court, hoping to sink this birdie putt and put me 2 up through 3. I ended up missing my birdie putt, but I was able to tap in for par and still be up 1 through 3 holes. Hole 4 is a par 5 that's about 525 yards to the center of the green. Over this ridge, this hole has a severe downslope and a dogleg to the left, so I was hoping to lay up and be on that plateau and hopefully get a good look at the green from there. Ryan had the same thought as myself, and he took out that 3-wood, but he ended up pushing his shot a little bit, and it was going towards the fairway on hole 6. Found his ball, and he took out that 6-iron just to hopefully get it over the trees.
Woo! Got a piece of that one.
Yeah.
Pretty. Wow. Nice shot.
Thank you.
A few of the locals were able to see Ryan's second shot and see how phenomenal a pro golfer can save his second shot. I pulled my tee shot into the road, so I had to go pick up and drop for a penalty stroke, so I was laying 3.
That's going to work for me.
My 5-wood, however, got up into the fairway to where I was about 183 yards out. I took out my 5-iron, hopefully trying to hit that green. And I did just that. I ended up landing a few yards short of the green, but it rolled on to the front right part of it. Here, Ryan is laying 2. and he's about 143 yards away from the green. So he took out a 9-iron, hoping to muscle it on. Ooh, I think it might have just rolled off. Laying 3, Ryan decided to take out a wedge and chip it on and hopefully make it in. He narrowly misses his chip, but he sinks in his par putt to then put the pressure back on to me.
Beautiful.
I had about a 35, 40-foot putt to tie the hole if I made it in, so my mentality was just to get it there. I did not want to leave it short. I rocket that putt past the hole, and Ryan takes a hole back from me. We are all square through 4 holes, and this is where it starts to get fun. Hole 5 is a par 3, 143 yards to the middle of the green, and this is when we start to play alongside Lake Cascade. The wind was in our faces, so we decided to take out 7 irons and punch it low. Ryan's shot landed just a little bit to the right of the green. However, my shot, I pushed it into the water past the red stakes, so I had to take another penalty drop. Ryan was so kind enough to let me drop right here for my penalty shot. I decided to take out a pitching wedge and try to punch it onto the green, as that green was a little bit elevated from where we were standing. And my ball just trickles onto the green as I wanted it to, so now the pressure is back on Ryan. Ryan took out a high lofted wedge and decided to chip it on. At first it looked like it was going to go over the green, but he had enough spin on it to where it bit nicely. Since I took that penalty stroke, this is Ryan's opportunity to sink the putt and take another hole on me.
Got it.
Ryan knew that was going in the whole way, and now the tables have turned. Ryan is up 1 through 5 holes. The tee box on hole 6 is where you can really start to soak in the beauty of this golf course. This tee shot, you have to hit it over the lake a little bit, and you have to fly it at least 150 yards to make the fairway. Hole 6 is a par 4 that is 395 yards to the pin. So we both took out our driver, hoping to just smash it as far as we can.
We got to stop hitting the same shots.
I think I got an opening.
I think so.
I'm a pretty superstitious guy, and I realized on this hole that Ryan has a feather in his cap, and he picked it up on hole 4, so that's probably when my luck started to turn around, and his started to as well. My tee shot left me just short of these very tall trees, so the only play was to take out my 6-iron and hopefully punch it through the trees and land on the green, and I did just that. Ryan had no trees in front of him, so he took out a high lofted wedge, hopefully to just softly land it onto the green. His words, not mine, says he chunked it, and he ended up being just a little bit short of the green, took out that same wedge, and hopefully tried to chip it very close to the pin. He did just that, which left him a tap in for par. Now I really need to sink this birdie putt, which was about 35 to 40 feet out, to try and get back to all square with Ryan. Pressure was on, and I was laser focused.
Get it. Get it. Jake, post birdie to even it up here.
All square.
All square. Found some feathers. Feather boys are rocking.
As I mentioned earlier, I'm a very superstitious guy, so I put a feather back in my cap, hopefully getting that luck back in my corner. Hole 7 is a par 4/5, depending on what tee box you play from, and is 380 yards.
Yeah, daddy.
Mutually, Ryan and I agreed we'd play this like a par 5. We both took out our drivers, aiming to just smash our drives onto the fairway. We were golfing, there were many small boats and tons of jet skis out ripping it up on the lake that day. My second shot had me about 93 yards away from the pin. I took out my 56-degree wedge, hoping to just hit the green. I hit that wedge pretty well. I landed in the center of the green, but I had so much spin and the slope was so big, I ended up rolling off to the front side of the green. Ryan was about 50 yards from the green, so he took out his pitching wedge and wanted to punch it right up next to that pin. Nice shot. There are so many immaculate views surrounding this golf course. I just had to take it in one more time. Right, I took out my 56-degree wedge again and just wanted to chip it right up next to that pin. Since Ryan and I agreed this was a par 5, this was his putt for eagle. He read it and struck it very well.
What a putt.
And he sunk that eagle putt. Also winning the hole. Every course has a feature hole, and I believe hole 8 is just that for this course. It is a 148-yard par 3 to where you have to hit it over this little beach and the lake again, and it was a very challenging shot. Ryan and I both took out an 8-iron, hoping to flight it onto the green. Ryan's shot had a little spin to the right, and he landed just off the green, a little short to the right. I ended up sculling the ball way to the right, and I was not happy the way this hole started. Wind started to pick up on me here, so I decided to take out my pitching wedge and just like hole 5, try to make a little punch magic happen. I punched it a little bit too hard and I rolled off the back side of the green. Ryan's been swinging his high lofted club like the magic wand do today, so he was just hopefully trying to put it back onto the green. Unfortunately, he hit it a little too softly, and I was still in contention for the hole. Here I was thinking to myself, I had to hole out if I had any chance of winning this golf match, so I tried to do just that, and unfortunately just missed below the cup. Ryan had the same thought process here. If he holes out, he wins the hole and he wins the match. And he just misses below the cup. However, he's able to tap in his par putt, and the pressure is back on me. If I make this putt, I'm still alive. If I miss it, Ryan wins the match. I missed that putt low side, and Ryan wins up 2 after 8 holes. We are still going to continue to play on though, so we can showcase hole 9 and finish out filming this beautiful golf course. Hole 9 is a 288-yard par 4. Ryan and I decided to both take out our drivers and try to drive the green as we are at a higher elevation, and hopefully our ball is going to carry a little bit more. The wind and side spin really start to take Ryan's ball right towards the clubhouse, and he does a little dancey dance on the tee box.
Might as well whack the fuck out of it.
Yep.
Now, I was aimed a little bit right, which I should not have because I pumped that ball super straight and the wind ended up taking effect to the ball as well. I couldn't find my ball, making me think I'd maybe hit the clubhouse or probably hit it into the patio outside. So Ryan was so kind enough to let me drop here, took out my 60-degree wedge and tried to flop it on and landed just short. Ryan took out that high lofted wedge again and tried to just chip it on the green. He did just that. I took out my 56-degree wedge, hopefully just give it a little bump and run and hopefully hold out. I ended up pin high and just ended up tapping in for a bogey with that penalty shot again. Ryan had about a 25 to 30 foot putt for birdie, and he tried to sink it in to end the day on a good note. He ended up just a little bit short, but he tapped that par putt in. All right, everyone, we just wrapped up our 9 holes here at Cascade Golf Course in Cascade, Idaho. Ryan took the match. It was up 2 at the end of 8. So congrats to you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Played a really good round. What'd you get? 1 birdie, 1 eagle?
Just 1 eagle and 2 bogeys, the rest pars. Shot a 35 even.
Wow. What a 9 holes from Ryan.
Best ever, man. Maybe it's being on this channel.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's
Golf Night Idaho.
Us filming each shot.
Yeah.
Putting the pressure on.
Yeah.
And I know his chipping game was on today. This was a ton of fun.
Ton of fun.
From here, we got another 9 holes to play. We're also gonna go get a bite to eat in downtown Cascade.
Yes.
And we're gonna hang out at the lake for a little bit. Get our toes wet.
Get our toes wet. We're gonna let them dangle for a little.
We're gonna have a great day.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in to this round, and we hope you enjoy, and we hope you come out and visit sometime.
Yeah, hidden gem.
Definitely 10 out of 10 course. Highly recommend.
Hidden gem in the gem state.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the fairways were rolling. There's a lot of undulation, a lot of big slopes.
Greens are moving.
The greens were in very nice condition. So if you ever find yourself out here in Cascade, definitely hit this course up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Big bang for your buck as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have a good day, everyone.
Peace out, friends.
A few of the locals suggested spots downtown to eat at, such as Grandma's Homestead, Ario's Pizza, and Thunder Mountain Burgers, as well as the Lakefront Steakhouse. Unfortunately, all of those places are closed on Monday, so we settled on Palooza Base Camp and Eatery. This was a great place to stop by and grab some lunch. There were a lot of beers on draft that were locally brewed, and you can also go axe throwing here. Ryan got the Chipotle chicken sandwich, and I got the adult grilled cheese, both served with house chips, baited house. After lunch, we went and played another 9 holes from the gold tees, and then after playing golf, we decided to go swimming a little bit at the lake and chill on the beach. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, please subscribe to this channel, and please comment on where you'd like to see us go next.